It's too late to ask for your help now. They betrayed you too many times. Collective, that's the energy I have for November 2nd. This could be something you're going through. That's the energy I'm about to get into. It's too late to ask for your help now. Someone is trying to ask for help right now, and it's too late because they betrayed you so many times, too many times in the past. All right, let's pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. So let's just pull some energy for this um, particular reading. Thank you so much for being here and clicking this video. Let's see. I want to know what they need help with and how they betrayed you in the past. Bye-bye. Hey. Hey. Okay. The neck is as a tower of ivory, thine eyes like the fish pools in Hesbon, by the gate of Beth Rabbim. Thy nose is as the tower of Lebanon, which looketh toward Damascus. So they could have betrayed you because of your looks, so they might have said something about your looks, collective. I hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. Let's see. Maybe they ask you, for some people, I feel like this is very specific, but somebody is like trying to get cosmetic surgery. Agreed, she replied, let it be as you say. So she sent them away and they departed, and she tied the scarlet cord in the window. So this is the woman who helped Jesus' disciple. She tied a cord on her door so they could know when to come or when it was safe to come over, and she'd hide them. Is Bubba in the camera? So I don't know, that could stand out for some people. Like you put out the cord for them to be saved, and maybe they took advantage of you too many times. Then you have lady here, a polite and considerate woman in Britain, a title for the wife or daughter of Lord. Correlation is coming up, a mutual relationship and a connection. Plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Commit thy way unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. So I'm still looking for the answer on, they're asking for help. Maybe someone was looking at you like God, but then when you wanted something from them, they would turn away from you, because now it's like they're pleading for your help. Plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Or this is maybe a prayer that you have sent to God that this person is trying to interfere with or intercept, because they don't want you to get the help that you need. Maybe you could be the one that's asking for help, and they're saying it's too late because you weren't a faithful, loyal yes man or yes ma'am. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left in few, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whither the Lord shall lead you. And it shall be so when Ahijah heard the sound of her feet as she came in at the door, that he said, Come in, thou wife of Jeroboam. Why feignest thou thyself to be another? For I am sent to thee with heavy tidings. All right, so there's a woman here faking. There's another woman who's putting her life on the line or risking her life to save someone. Then we have lady coming up. So this could be a situation between two divine feminines, or they say like if it's a divine, then she should be behaving in a divine way. So this could be a divine feminine and a karmic. But let's get some more energy for this karmic energy. Or maybe someone who's pulling on another energy that's not totally secure. And I'm gonna pull the one I just looked at. Something about them asking for help. Like, why am I not seeing this picture? Because I feel like they don't really need help. It's something off about this. I'm not going to take these. Something is really off about this energy. So this is day 9 of the energy that I've been sitting on for this uh, playlist that we're putting together, this series of readings of a crybaby's pity party. This is day 9. And now we've got somebody asking for help. The vibe just feels like they don't really need help. Okay, you have 8 of Grains in reverse. It's like they're pretending to work. They're acting busy. They're not really doing any type of work whatsoever. It's just a game with them. They're just wasting time, your time and everybody else's. Let's come back to this deck. So we have a righteous person. I'm also getting self-righteous from this person. And then we have secure here. So maybe it is a righteous person who is secure. Or if we're just coming off of this person's energy, like this is what they're trying to feed off of, your righteousness, your security. Because usually you have people who want to feed off of weakness, but I feel like this person is feeding off of your strength. So this could be someone who's learning from you. It could be a mentor. Because I'm getting like maybe them asking for help isn't, maybe they really do need your help. And then we have judgmental here. Even though they betrayed you in the past, it may be someone who's just so young that they just have a lot to learn. And then you have cooperative, which says helpful as well. So this person being judgmental. Okay, so they want you to be cooperative in some way. And then you have whatsoever you shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. It seems like if this is you, then whoever it is that's not willing to help you, forget about them. Go to God for the help, because God is going to help you. And also, like, whoever this is, if this is on the other side, if they're asking you for help and they've betrayed you too many times, and at this point they're just wasting your time, let them go to God. Point them in the direction of Jesus so that they can get the help. But it feels like there's a third party here who is willing to help them. And maybe you have a business mind where you're just like, well, what do they need? Where's the supply? Where's the demand? And I'll supply it. It says exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. This is talking about literal physical exercise, grime, and punishment. I feel like this is talking to someone who's about to get down and dirty and do the hard work. Behold, I know that there is no God in all the earth but Israel. Like someone's really about to prove their faith. and really go on this journey and following God. It is like precious oil poured on the head, running down on the beard, running down on Aaron's beard, down upon the collar of his robes. So someone could have a beard, or someone could be being a beard. I hate to read the word in that way. Like, a beard is a beard. I'm talking about like a decoy type of energy, but that's what I'm getting right now. And I also just petted Bubba's fur as that beard comes out. You have 3 of Wands. Well, this is 3 of Swords. Is a heartbreak to some extent. And then Daniel was a Jewish exile who was chosen with 2 other men to help King Darius govern his kingdom. I thought it was King Nebuchadnezzar. So maybe this is after. Daniel was the wisest of the 3, so the other men became jealous. They convinced the king to outlaw praying to any god except the king king because David prayed to the God of Israel. Now I'm not talking about David. Daniel was caught praying and was thrown into the lion's den. It's definitely the lion's den story. But that's some interesting energy here. Because I thought it was King Nebuchadnezzar, but it's saying King Darius. So I have to look that up. And then you have Jonathan. David is coming up here as well. I covered for David. So David lied about something. My dad was the very first king. I was David's best friend. All right. And then with 8 of Grains, because I'm feeling like there's something really different about this energy. Is not just the typical someone asking for help. It's like they don't realize they're asking for help. It's their spirit that's asking for help. That's what I feel like someone's stepping up to the plate right now. I almost feel like there's a sense like someone does not want to be bothered with this. Because they're really squirming and they're desperate. They're really desperate. It's like the opposite. All of these cards come out. The energy that they have is the opposite. Self-righteous, insecure, judgmental, non-cooperative. It's coming out in reverse. And it was in an upright, but it went in a reverse. The world, strength. It's getting closer to the truth. I feel like is what the clarity here is that this person is pretending to be sad, but they're not really sad. The world in reverse is something about the world that makes them insecure. And then you have the Lion's Den coming out twice here. Okay, the Lion's Den. So we've touched on this energy multiple times in this series. It seems like, oh yeah, and then there was another verse that was like, if they were really afraid of God, if they really feared the Lord the way they say they do, because that's the only reason their energy is coming up right now. Because they're liars. They pretend to love God and then they get themselves in a sticky situation that would require them actually loving God. If they actually love God, there wouldn't be a problem. But that's the vibe, that they got themselves in a sticky situation. And if they really love God and they really fear God, they wouldn't have any issue. That's what I feel like is the testament, because there were other people thrown in this den of lions. Bubba, come on. Daniel wasn't the only person thrown in the lion's den. He's just the only one that survived. So then you have 6 of Feathers and Queen of Feathers coming out. Because it feels like you're definitely leading somewhere, leading someone somewhere. Six of Feathers. Queen of Feathers here. I don't know. Are you going to help this person or not? We're going to have to see what this is about. Let's get this deck. And like really stay focused on what this message is, because Bubba is hella distracting. You're distracting me, Bubba. Okay, it's a self-righteous person. 8 of Grain. It's a busybody type of energy. Not really working, pretending to work. Or it could be a righteous person. If we read it just as it's meant to be, as it's falling out here. So we have 5 of Cups in reverse. Someone who is elusive. It's like they don't really want to be found out. And then self-love here. Page of Wands. This probably would have came out in the last reading if I grabbed the deck. I just realized I didn't even grab this deck in the last reading because I got distracted, but it was all about self-love. So something about self-love, self-righteous is coming out. Yeah, it's like if the problem that they got themselves into is based on them hating everybody. They don't love nobody. They don't even love themselves. Because I feel like that's all it would take is self-love. Or even just loving God. Basically what I'm getting at is because I don't person. And the reason why is not because you don't sense their desperation, because it's very apparent, obvious that they're desperate. It's because they got themselves in that situation. And, you know, God separates the tares from the wheat. I feel like this is a tare that's being burned by the flame. And it's definitely something you're meant to let go of. You have give up here, like give up trying to protect this person. With the world in reverse, it seems like they don't care about the world. God loved the world. Even though Jesus says to follow him, you have to hate your mother, you have to hate your father, you have to hate the world. Hate, 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 hate. Go all the way down. Pick up a cross and nail yourself to the cross and die. Go all the way down to hell. To follow Jesus, that's what you have to do. Loving God, you probably wouldn't even notice Jesus was around because he was only preaching to the sinners. So loving God, you would have never got yourself tangled up in this situation to begin with. Then you have Black Hole, attractive, unpredictable, secret. I feel like that's what the judgment is here with this black hole energy and this person stuck in a lion's den. Is like, what were you doing sniffing around this hole to begin with? Then you have cooperative, helpful with the Queen of Feathers here. I don't know. It gets more dangerous for them. Justice in reverse. Also, it feels like they're trying to punish you for something. It's like a lawsuit, a countersuit for damages and emotional suffering, but that gets dismissed because they're getting life in prison. Like, you're not about to win no countersuit when you get in life in prison. Any more for this energy? Okay. It's Ace of Swords and a funeral. Because I wanted to say it's the death penalty, but that just confirmed that it's not just life. It's the death penalty. Some of these people are getting the death penalty for what they did. They down really hard on them. Like, just because they can show how desperate they are and needy. And it's not just poor, it's poor of spirit. Like, just because they have such a poor spirit and they're so miserable doesn't mean you have to sit in and witness this person's pity party. Right? Okay, so that's the energy I have. If that's something you resonate with, let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. book a personal reading, join my members only. I would love to have you. Okay, so that's the energy, and I'll see you in the next one.